This goes out to all the guys who like to play basketball in the rain with no clothes on. This is for you. I know Jesus saves. I wish he'd save us from this podcast. I know he looks after you and me, but I wish he'd take us far away from here.
What's up, flyer? Welcome to IDM episode 107. 1077. What's up, people? Super happy to be here. It's your guy, Papa Shores. What's up, y'all?
What up?
What up, flyer? And back together again in the basement. No baby at the house yet, but you saw her today.
Not that I know of.
You saw her today, as you do every day.
Yeah.
Want to give the dogs a little update before we?
Yeah. So Olivia Paige Lingbach was born. Today's the 14th.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. We talked about it, but on the Patreon. So
yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
She was born 12 days ago, so she's still she's still in the NICU, neonatal intensive care unit, and she's getting closer to getting home. So we hope to be bringing her home sometime this weekend. But as the doctors have told me again and again and again and again and again, she'll tell us when she's ready to go home.
Oh, I'm sure that's how they'll find out.
Excuse me, doctor. I'm not the doctor here, but last time I checked, a 12-year-old or a 12-day-old baby cannot speak.
Yeah. Damn. They're just waiting for her to gain the right amount of weight and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I keep telling her every day, I go, have you tried McDonald's double cheeseburgers? Like, it's pretty easy to gain weight. I've gained a couple while you've been here.
You bust out the Uber Eats and you let her just tap the screen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that looks. Yeah, I would get a sundae too. Yeah, that's a good call, baby Oli. Damn. Okay. Well, yeah, dogs. If you are not signed up to the Patreon, on Wednesday actually, Shorts gave a full breakdown of the experience of entering the realm of fatherhood and what the delivery was like and all that. So sign up for it if you're not already. $5 a month, 3 times the show every week. But yeah, we're not going to redo that whole thing here because most of the dogs who subscribe have already heard it.
Patreon.com/IDM pod.
Yeah. Cool, man. So any day now, the baby will get here to the house and it's off to the races then.
Yeah, it's again, part-time parent for now.
Part-time parent. My dad was a part-time parent.
I don't know if he how many hours of a week qualifies you for a part-time parent?
Oh shoot. Isn't part-time anything less than 40 hours a week?
I guess so, technically.
I'd give him like 3.5 minutes a day or 3.5 minutes a week, probably. Yeah.
3.5 minutes a week.
Yeah. No, it's not his fault though. We lived in different countries.
Yeah. He never got his W-2, so he just stopped trying.
His W-2. Yeah, he never got his 1099. He couldn't pass the 1099 test. Anyways, yeah, so realistically, you probably expect her to be here within, if not this weekend, Monday or Tuesday or something like that, right?
Yeah, the problem is that she's got to gain a little bit more weight back. She was a little light. From what I know about newborns, which is not much, they typically lose like 5 to 10% of their birth weight after being born. So she's basically got to put that much back on, and get right up to around her birth weight before they're comfortable sending her on her way. So yeah, I mean, she's making incremental gains the past 2 days. So we're very close. But
you know, it's a weird bit they do before you, like one of the last things they make you check off before you leave the hospital. They do a stress test with the car seat to see if your baby can sit in there for literally like an hour.
Yeah,
the baby has to just sit in the car seat for an hour, like in the hospital.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, so that's still coming?
I don't know. I might be exaggerating with the hour. Let me see.
Yeah,
car seat.
It sounds like you're making that up.
No, for real. Stress test.
It sounds like your very bad memory is playing tricks on you, and you're like now relaying this as if it's fact.
A car seat stress test in a hospital, also called a car seat challenge, car seat tolerance screening, is a procedure when a newborn is placed in the car seat for an extended period while medical professionals monitor their vital signs like heart rate, breathing, oxygen levels.
Does the car seat challenge involve you dumping a bucket of ice cold water on there?
Let me see. How long is the? It's pretty long. It might not be an hour, but it's pretty long.
There's no chance it's an hour.
Let me see.
Can you imagine if they did that 5 times a day? 5 different babies. That's like half their day.
Is it
an hour?
90 to 120 minutes.
What?
Yeah.
I don't believe this.
Well, dog, it's Google. Everything on Google is real. So yeah, but honestly, the baby will just like sleep. I think that's what happened with my kids. But
and then the final test you have to pass is: do you host a podcast on YouTube where you happen to call your co-host gay at least once a week?
Why are you gay?
Yeah. Don't let them hear this podcast.
They definitely tried to do that, by the way.
Shut up.
No, when I was when the night that we were giving birth,
yeah, we were.
Yeah. They were like, "So what do you do for a living, Dad?" And I wasn't prepared for that question.
Yeah.
And I was like, a podcast host and influencer.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Give me a hell yeah.
But
I know that's right.
because I was not expecting the question, I also was not expecting them to ask me like every couple of hours. So what's the name of your podcast?
Oh, fuck.
It's really hard to find. It's I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't. None of this matters. We're all gonna die.
Yeah. Damn.
Don't look it up.
So what?
No reason. Just don't.
Did you actually give them the title, or were you able to get around the question?
I did not get around the question. So I gave them the title.
Sucks.
That's probably why the baby's been stuck in the NICU for 2 weeks. They're going through the back catalog of Patreon, trying to see if there's any questionable things I've ever said about being a father.
There's a lot in there. Yeah. Dude, that's the worst, man. People ask about like details of the podcast, but what I tend to notice is like they never really follow through with checking it out or seeing it. And then if they do, if the slight chance that they do check it out, they last like 20 minutes before they're like, all right, well, I'm never gonna what I learned is that there are people who just get sized for podcasts and people who don't.
Very true.
You know, and the people who don't, you can't take it personally that they don't care about listening to your podcast, like all my family members. Anyways,
definitely do not take it personally.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's any other updates you want to give the dogs, or?
No, that's pretty much where we're at. I mean, we're very much in wait and see mode.
Yeah.
We're super excited to bring her home whenever she's ready. Obviously, she will tell us
Right.
when she's ready to come home.
All right. Well, dude, I don't know if you saw this, but you know that I feel like I have to get a joiner, an intro for. I mean, we haven't done Yehudi News in a while.
True.
We haven't done Busherb's Bizarre Beliefs in a while, just because I feel like everything was kind of on hold while we were preparing for this baby.
Yeah.
But we got to get a intro for Indian news, because you know we talk a lot about Indian people, and there's some fucking huge news this week, dude.
Only good things about Indian people.
Yeah.
All the doctors in Loudoun County and Fairfax County who may or may not have final approval over whether or not my daughter comes home. Only the best things.
All right, so the Prime Minister of India.
And if you guys want to tune out right now.
So the Prime Minister of India came to the White House this week.
Yeah.
And, you know, no sports, no politics, of course. But let me just say that when Indians are in the house, Indians are in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess all of a sudden, mad Indian journalists were showing up to the White House and asking questions, and
like the Mumbai Times.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. This is like this is not whitewashed Indians who you know
Matt Valdesian.
Yeah, these are dudes who it seems like they straight up just flew in from India to ask the Prime Minister questions, because I think the Prime Minister has not done like a press briefing like this or interview in over 10 years.
Oh, so this is like their one shot at actually getting a straight answer from their leader.
Yeah, and they're really like mad about it, like, because I'm sure there's problems in India. I mean, obviously, but I'm just kidding. But so it was their one chance to get bust him on a couple questions. But dude,
big fans of H1B1.
Yeah, of course.
If you came here to be a doctor, I'm huge fans.
Yeah.
Huge fans.
But dude, I mean, the accents are so heavy in these reporters that it has caused some really awkward moments in these press briefings.
Are they speaking English?
Yes, but it is very hard to tell that they're speaking English.
Okay.
All right, so here's an example of one of the reporters asking Trump a question.
What's the name of the Prime Minister, by the way? Isn't it like Modi?
Something? Yeah, something like that. Yeah. All right, here we go. Here is a reporter asking Trump a question.
Mr. President, people in India would be welcoming your decision to extradite Tahabur Rana to.
I can't understand a word he's saying.
I mean, say what you will about Trump, this is not pro or anti. but
I don't have any idea what the fuck he's talking about. I'm sorry. Could you speak up? Speak English.
Mr. Trump, I will be asking the question. I want to be knowing if you are going to be trying the butter chicken. I don't have a clue what he's saying.
I'm sorry. Could somebody translate that for me?
All right, one more time.
Mr. President, people in India would be welcoming your decision to extradite Tahabur Rana to.
I can't understand a word he's saying.
Poor guy, dude. Poor guy. All right, so this is not the only time that happens. This happens again.
He traveled like 70 hours to get there to ask that question and gets disrespected immediately by the leader of the free world.
Yeah. I would be curious to be knowing if all right, here we go. Here's okay. Oh, let me see. Oh no. Okay. Well, this is this is funny. So there's a translator sitting behind Trump.
Okay.
And the translator is translating what the English-speaking reporter is saying to him.
Oh no.
All right, here we go.
Say about the Bangladesh issue, because we saw and it is evident that how the deep state of United States was involved to regime change during the Biden administration. And then Muhammad Yunus made Junior Soros also.
You can see he's clearly speaking English, and then the translator's leaning in and saying the exact same thing.
He is to be asking a very stupid question. Right now. just be nodding your head and do shit. All right, here we go. I want to do a quick test after we play this thing.
So, what is your point of view about the Bangladesh?
What is the role that the deep state played in the situation in Bangladesh?
Well, there was no role for our deep state. It was. This is something that the prime minister's.
I've never seen that before. I've never seen a translator translate English to English before. Have you ever seen that?
I got to use a couple of those the last few weeks.
You had a lot of row hits at the hospital.
A lot of parinders.
I wanted to play this real quick and see if you can understand what the guy is saying.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Say about the Bangladesh issue, because we saw and it is evident that how the deep state of United States was in.
All right. You want me to play the whole thing?
Can you just play it again?
Yeah.
Say about the Bangladesh issue, because we saw and it is evident that how the deep state of United States was involved to regime change.
Pause. Something about the Bangladeshi soup.
Mm-hmm.
And the deep state. That's what I got out of that.
Say about the Bangladesh issue, because we saw and it is evident that.
Say about the Bangladesh issue, because we saw and it is evident. All right.
Say about the Bangladesh issue, because we saw and it is evident that how the deep state of United States was involved to regime change during the Biden administration. Then Muhammad Yunus made Junior Soros also. So, what is your point of view about the Bangladesh?
Okay.
I don't mean this disrespectfully. I really don't. Is the Indian Prime Minister wearing a napkin? Like, is he sitting down for dinner? Is he about to have some nice Bangladeshi soup?
Come on, dude. Have some respect for Modi, okay? That's so funny. I think his final question was, what is your opinion about Bangladesh? Shouts to Bangladesh. My guy Naveed, dude, if it wasn't for Naveed, I still would have been I haven't thrown up once since Naveed told me what to do.
Oh, with the
Ozempic? Yeah, dude. I was throwing up multiple times a day.
What did he tell you? Just take more? Just keep taking it?
He told me, no, he told me what to stop eating and what to, like a little over-the-counter shit I could take.
He said, you're going to start by curtailing the amount of food that you're eating.
Yeah, maybe stop showing up to Shorts' house with a bag full of candy.
I mean, you actually do bring candy every time I'm looking at a Butterfinger right now.
Butterfinger. All right, here is the last clip. This is similar to the first one, but it's a little longer. All right, here we go.
Yeah, blue shirt.
Blue shorts.
Oh, blue shirt. Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, blue shirt.
Thank you, Mr. President. People in India will naturally welcome your decision to extradite Habib Rana to India back home. In that context, I'd like to ask you a question about, in last few years, we have seen several groups in the US raising anti-India voice, calling about separation, terrorism activities in India.
I'm sorry. He's doing the thing. What? He's doing the thing that you do in your impression, being the raiser. Oh,
it's not a bit.
I mean, it kind of is, but it kind of isn't.
I am to be asking the question about if you're going to be being the you're right. He does do that, but you can see Trump is like, you can see he's like leaning in to the podium. He's like, kind of like desperately trying to grasp every single syllable that's coming out of the guy's mouth.
He needs like one of those phonograph hearing aids that they used in like the 1800s, like the big shoehorn looking thing.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
India will naturally welcome your decision. Thank you, Mr. President. People in India will naturally welcome your decision to extradite Habib Rana to India back home. In that context, I'd like to ask you a question about, in last few years, we have seen several groups in the US raising anti-India voice, calling about separation, terrorism activities in India. Do you think that should continue here in the US as well?
You're gonna have to go louder.
Mr. President, people in India would be welcoming your decision to extradite Tahabur Rana to.
I can't understand a word he's saying.
he's being a little bit of an asshole.
Yeah, a little bit.
He's
Yeah.
being a little bit of an asshole.
Yeah. Now I will say I think that it's funny and we could play it. We tell the truth here on IDM.
Sure.
I think what he's saying is he's having an issue with the overmodulation on the mics, and he can't understand what the guy's saying there. But maybe that's just something he's saying because he really can't understand his accent.
Yeah, it's in the question itself. It sounded like he was asking about terrorism.
Yeah,
and
it's
if you guys are going to be like cracking down on terrorism here in the U.S. like we are in India.
Yeah.
Kind of a dick question, if you ask me.
You're right, dude. Yeah, fuck that guy.
It's like, why don't you clean up your own backyard? Okay.
All right, so yeah, those are the couple clips I pulled up. Great week in the White House, dude. No sports, no politics, but if you're into this sort of thing,
why you fuck me? I fuck you, bloody bastard.
And this, then it's a great week for what is it, 1600 Constitution Avenue,
Pennsylvania Avenue.
Pennsylvania Avenue.
Dude, I guarantee you, if you had to take a citizenship test right now,
oh, dude, I'll flunk the shit out of that, dude. I mean, we could try it.
Yeah, yeah, let's pull that shit out.
All right. But dude, are you sure you could pass it?
We're about to find out.
Okay. All right. That'll be interesting. No, I suck at history, dude. I suck at a lot of stuff, dude. Like math, I'm not good at. History. What am I? I can spell. Clearly better than you.
Let's see. All right, so you got to be tested on, looks like, speaking, reading, and writing.
Let me see. Sample citizenship test.
Yeah, but I think the civics test is what we want, because that's like, I think a little bit of American history, a little dab of like, who the presidents were, are.
Okay. Well, I think I found it. How about this? Okay, so there is 20. Oh, whoa, holy shit. I don't know how my mom passed this, dude. My mom. Okay, all right. I am looking at a sample from uscis.gov.
Okay.
That has 100 questions.
Whoa.
Yeah. Let me read.
Does it have the answers too?
Yeah.
So how do we know? Yeah.
Oh.
Why don't you send me the same link and I'll look at it from my computer and we'll just grab random questions.
Okay. All right.
This will be great.
All right.
And we can give a shout out to the dogs.
Sugar. Oh yeah, let's do that. You're sweet. Come on,
It's time for our big time P1 shout out.
Shout out to our dogs, the big time P1s, for supporting IDM, which you can also do by joining us on Patreon at patreon.com/IDM pod. Let's give a shout out to Alex, AJ McCown, Alex Davis, Brendan Cooney, Brendan Smith. Shout outs to Brent Wenzel, Brian Altman, Ryan Busties, Danny Loudermilk. Shout outs to David Slatt, who you will note, if you're watching on video, made this awesome sign holder for us and brought it down from Beantown. So shout outs to David Slatt.
Hell yeah.
Shout outs to Don DeMarco, Ernesto Ladon. Shout outs to Free Baby Lingbach. Yes. Free Baby Lingbach, please. Shout outs to Craven Moorhead, James Paz, James M. Shout outs to Jen Montana, untouchable like Elliot Ness. Shout outs to JP Flame, Kevin Smith, Korean John, Chris Stein, Kyle Kogan. Shout outs to M_Jizzle. Shout outs to Matt Broderick, Matt Starcheck, and Matt Starcheck. Shout outs to Max has a 1-inch penis. Peter Rosenkrantz. Phil J. Reggie. Shout outs to our guy, Instagram.com/Brad Paints This. Shout outs to Sean Kibler, William, and Lubomir. Again, that is our $8 tier. You guys can support IDM for $5, $8, or $12 a month. That's like, what, like 12 shows a month?
Yeah. Yep. 12 times 3 is no 3. Yeah, you're right. I told you math is not my thing.
Yeah, that's like $1 a show, guys. Patreon.com/IDMpod. Shout outs to you guys. Thank you for supporting the show.
All right. I found shouts to big time P1s.
I'm sorry, I've been sick for like 10 days.
Oh, awesome.
Nothing will make you super self-conscious about being sick, like when they're literally holding your baby hostage in a hospital and you're worried about getting them sick and setting their timeline back for oh man, every time she sneezes you're like, oh no, did I just ruin it?
Yeah, did I just kill my baby? All right, so I found a practice test, multiple choice, 20 questions.
Okay.
Do you want to do that instead? I think, and maybe I do 10, you do 10?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, all right. All right, you want to go first or me?
Yeah, I'm loading it right now.
Well,
I see.
We can just do
Okay.
it together.
Yeah, this is perfect. Yeah, because
all right,
you got to actually select the correct answer before it shows you the correct answer.
Yeah. All right. How about I do 1 through 10, you do 11 through 20?
Sounds good.
All right. Do you want to ask me or?
Yes.
Okay.
What are 2 rights of everyone living?
Shit. You know what? Are we doing it off your? Let's do it off mine.
Okay.
All right. Just because it's easier for me to do it off my computer than it is on your phone.
Okay.
Okay. How about I ask you? You go the first 10. I'll do the 11 through 20.
Sounds good.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Question number 1. Name one war fought by the U.S. in the 1800s. Korean War, World War I, Mexican-American War, World War II.
Mexican-American War.
All right. Final answer?
Final answer.
Oh, correct.
1 point for shorts
All
on the
right.
board.
What is the highest court in the U.S.? The District Court, Federal Court, Court of Appeals, Supreme Court. That's easy.
The Supreme Court.
Man, they're giving you easy ones.
Oh, I don't want to hear this when you can't answer them.
Why does he get all the easy ones? Hip hop, hip hop anonymous. All right. Who does a U.S. senator represent? Only the people in the state who voted for the senator, the state legislators, only the people of the state who belong to the senator's political party, all people of the state.
All people of the state.
All right. When was the Constitution
3
written?
points for shorts.
Yeah, you're killing it. When was the Constitution written? 1789, 1790, 1787, 1776.
1776.
Man, it's all oh, sorry. Your answer is incorrect.
Nuh-uh.
The correct answer is 1787.
Oh my God.
You dumb fuck.
Oh my God. I got to scratch out my answer. Dude, I put the cart before the horse.
Oh shit, dude. I think 1776 is when never mind.
Yeah. You were about to make an Alex Jones joke. I know it.
What is the rule of law? Everyone but the president must follow the law, obviously. No, but government does not have to follow the law. Everyone must follow the law. All laws must be in the same in every state.
Everyone must follow the law. C.
All right.
Whew.
Who signs bills to become laws? The Vice President, Secretary of State, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, the President.
The president.
All right. Correct. Oh, thank God. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To provide protection, police, to issue driver's licenses, declare war, provide schooling and education.
Yeah. I know the bit answer. Oh no. Some powers. Dude, I'm just being reminded on the spot that I'm a terrible test taker. If you give me a time limit on these questions, I'd be finished.
Really?
Under the Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one?
Is that your way of saying you don't know the answer to this?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
All right.
To declare war?
Oh, correct.
Oh, God.
Wow, good job. All right. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? This one's obvious, right?
Yeah, Madam Vice President.
Okay. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because the stripes represent members of Second Continental Congress, considered lucky to have 13 stripes. Signatures on the U.S. Constitution, because the stripes represent the original colonies.
The stripes represent the original colonies.
Duh. All right. Last one for you. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Hoover, Truman, FDR, Coolidge.
And World War II. That's a tough one. So that's like 1939 to 1945. But Herbert Hoover led to the Great Depression. Remember the Hoover homes that they joned on him about?
Sure, yeah.
Franklin Roosevelt, C.
All right.
Woo.
All right, my turn.
Yeah.
Damn, dog, you got 9 correct.
9 out of 10. We should spice this up a little bit.
Now that you got 9 out of
Yeah, we should spice this
All
up.
right, how do you want to do that?
Send me the test.
Whoever. No, I can't because it's. Remember, I sent it to you and there's different questions.
Oh yeah. All right.
Here we go.
All right. Yeah. Wait. All right. We got to go blindfold.
What do you mean?
You have to guess the answer without seeing the answers.
What? You got multiple choice. What do you mean?
I just think it would be more interesting that way.
Oh, okay. All right. Sure. Okay, I won't look. Here.
First question, Oathman. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen?
One promise you make, and I don't get multiple.
Don't commit an act of terrorism.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things that you can promise. This is hard, dude.
All right, I'll give you a couple.
Okay.
Disobey the laws of the United States. Give up loyalty to other countries. Never travel outside the United States. Not defend the Constitution and laws of the United States.
I knew it was something about loyalty, so B.
What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Give up loyalty to other countries.
Dude, that's
Correct.
serious as shit, right?
Yeah, that's a big one.
People definitely don't do that when they get their citizenship, right?
Yeah, definitely not. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. Oh, come on.
Oh, the Civil War. Duh.
Correct.
Duh. Oh, I'm like, dude, if I get 10 and you had 9, that hat is mine. That American flag hat is mine.
The House of Representatives has how many voting members?
Oh, fuck. I definitely do not know this. I was going to say 50.
Wait. That is not an option.
Oh, yeah, I see. I see that.
200, 441, 100, 435.
Okay, it's definitely got to be an odd number, right?
Does it?
Yeah, that way, because if it, wait.
Does it?
Doesn't it need to be on? So there can be
what?
one side
I'm
that
not going to give you the
can
hints.
declare victory. Okay. I'm going to go. My favorite boob size D. 435. Oh, hell
Correct.
yeah, dude.
Damn, you pulled that one out of your ass.
Yeah, I did. Because my first guess did not make any sense. Okay, sorry.
How old do citizens have to be to vote for
18,
president?
18.
Yeah,
Come on,
it's
dog. It's easy to become a fucking citizen, bro. They should make it harder. Don't you think?
Yeah. During the Cold, well, I believe this. I believe this test came out in 2008. During the
really?
Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States?
Heating and air. Now playing. Something about Russia.
Communism, correct.
Okay. Yeah, dude, this is difficult. These type of questions about like Congress and shit, that's where I like have no idea what the fuck is going on.
These are the ones where I think most people would get a surprising number of questions wrong. I hear people screw this one up all the time, but like the lineage to the presidency, you know, president, excuse me, president, vice president, then what?
Whatever Nancy Pelosi was, Speaker
of the House. Yeah. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress?
The
House of Lords and the House of Commons.
My lord. No, it's
the Senate and the courts.
Oh, fuck, dude.
The House of Representatives and the courts.
I'm gonna go. Oh shit, D. The Senate and the House of Representatives.
Yeah, obviously. By the way, I definitely did not plan this out well, having to reach over into your lap to just change the answers. Who was the first president?
All right, G-Dub. Okay, what's next?
If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve.
Speaker. Old busty Nancy. Name one U.S. territory. Haiti, Guam, Bermuda, Cayman Island. Oh, shit, that's tough. Haiti? No.
One U.S. territory.
Is that why it's so easy for Haitians to go back and forth between Florida? Oh, fuck. It's definitely not wait. Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna go. All right, not Guam, not Cayman Islands. All right, I'm gonna go Haiti. Guam, damn. Oh no!
You don't remember the there was like a U.S. senator or House of Representative like 10 years ago who was asking about the country of Guam in like a floor hearing or something, and he goes, "Is my understanding that Guam, if enough water surrounds Guam, it can tip over?"
No, that's hilarious.
You don't remember that?
No.
All right, fuck this test. We got to find that clip.
Was it our guy Kennedy? I got a new strap-on harness.
I got a new strap-on harness today.
Dude, it's okay if you want to say that you're impressed by my my ability to never mind.
To answer questions.
No, it's actually embarrassing.
Okay. All right. I got it. Hang on.
All right. It's honestly, it's impressive that people. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Service
full
hearing discussing a military buildup on the island of Guam. Here's Georgia Congressman Hank Johnson. Listen.
You want to full screen that, John?
This is a island that, at its widest level, is 12 miles from shore to shore, and at its smallest level, or smallest location, it's 7 miles between one shore and the other. Is that correct?
I don't have the exact dimensions, but to your point, sir, I think Guam is a small island.
Very small island, and about 24 miles, if I recall, long. So 24 miles long, about 7 miles wide at the least widest place on the island, and about 20.
Oh, shit. Oh God, are we still on?
Your video is Bruce buffering.
Oh, oh shit! Hang on.
So he's obviously trying to lead the witness and trying to get to
about 12 miles wide.
Sorry. What were you saying?
No, I was going to say he was obviously trying to get to some point.
On the widest part of the island. And I don't know how many square miles that is. Do you happen to know?
I don't have that figure with me, sir. I can certainly supply it to you if you'd like.
Yeah, my fear is that the whole island will become so overly populated that it will tip over and capsize.
What?
We don't anticipate that.
A raft? What is he talking about? Say there's basically a weight capacity for the island. That is legendarily stupid.
What do you think the guy said in response? Are you a fucking idiot, sir? Respectfully.
Damn, that is very stupid.
We don't anticipate that.
No, I don't think islands can flip over. Oh man.
Oh boy. All right. Real quick, let's get, since we've been so serious up until this point, let's get into something very wacky that I saw on the X, the Twitters, that I wanted to share with you. Now, you know how in the past we've talked about what happened?
You're right. Just keep talking.
We've talked about people with different physical ailments, mental handicaps, and
we're back.
All right.
Yeah, so that guy's a fucking idiot, right? And I'm not talking about me.
Yeah, what a dummy. But yeah, so we've talked about some pretty serious stuff this episode. I thought we could get into a little bit of a wacky topic. So we haven't done this in a while, but we've talked in the past about people with physical and mental ailments and handicaps and
yeah, I mean, you and I think have been known to be challenged mentally at times.
Oh, definitely, dude.
I was very mentally challenged just a couple of minutes ago, trying to figure out,
yeah,
technical issues.
Yeah. But we're back, baby. I back. Trust me, I back. No, but so we've talked about that girl on the show who is like 21 in an 11-year-old's body, or 8-year-olds or something.
Oh yeah. The girl that she had like a TLC show.
Yeah.
And she looks like she's like 13 years old.
Yeah.
And so it's like really hard.
I'd say younger.
Yeah.
And Shorts is like, let me get a piece of that.
No.
You're like, damn, dude, what's her Instagram?
No. It would be really hard to trust any guy that's into her though, because you'd be like, wait, so you're into this girl who looks like she's between 8 and 13 years old?
Yeah. Are you looking past that? Are you looking like towards that?
Yeah. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah. So there's that. There's we've talked about who else? Oh, little people, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Shorts very into that as well.
What is this?
We've talked about boy up top, lady downstairs.
Okay. I mean, we all have our faults.
Oh, that one. Okay, that's the one. Sorry, I got confused. But we've also spent some time talking about women with, or not even women, just people with Down syndrome.
Sure. Yeah.
And the rules of the dating world when it comes to people with Down syndrome. Because there have been some people with Down syndrome that have accomplished a lot. There's that one who got a law degree in Mexico. There are two right now that have a podcast that people actually pay to listen to. No, but do you remember like we saw like pictures of not pictures, like Instagrams of fitness influencers who had Down syndrome?
Yeah, and there was also that girl who was like on the cover of the SI swimsuit issue.
Yeah.
That was a little. All right, what are we doing with this whole like progressive movement these days?
Well, I think the rules are a little complicated. Like, you don't know how capable they are of making adult decisions and things like that. So, anyways,
like handicap.
Yeah. So this video kind of went viral on Twitter recently. It's like a PSA for people with Down syndrome.
Okay.
It's a Down syndrome awareness video. And it's basically a girl talking about her experience at the bar trying to get a margarita.
What? Are they allowed to? I mean, I guess they can't. That Tourette's show that I've been watching, the Bailing Out Loud.
Yeah.
I got a lot of clips I want to pull for the Tuesday episode. There is one part in that show where she goes with her boyfriend to a bar. Now she's of legal drinking age, obviously, but she even mentions in her little dialogue with the show producer, she goes, "Yeah, I mean, my verbal tics go out of control when I drink alcohol."
Oh wow!
But it doesn't mean she can't do it. So maybe it's the same situation here.
Honestly, that happens to everybody. Everybody kind of starts talking crazy when they start drinking.
That's true.
Okay, so here, let me play it for you, and then we will react.
You assume that I cannot drink a margarita, so you don't serve me a margarita? So I don't drink a margarita. Your assumption becomes reality. And parents, you assume that I cannot live on my own, so you don't encourage me to live on my own. So I don't live on my own. Coach, you assume that I cannot hit harder, so you don't train me to hit harder, so I don't hit harder. And teacher, you assume that I cannot learn Shakespeare, so you don't teach me Shakespeare.
Old MacDonald had a farm.
So I don't learn Shakespeare. E-I-E-I-O. But hey, if all your assumptions become reality, then assume that I can drink a margarita. You serve me a margarita, so I drink a margarita. Assume that I can live on my own, so I live on my own. Assume that I can hit harder, so I hit harder. Assume that I can learn Shakespeare. So, what fools these mortals be? I learned fucking Shakespeare. You assume I can't swear, right? Assume that I can do that job. That I can go to parties. That I can have.
All right, she's throwing down at this bar, right?
Yeah.
She's going ham. Okay. Oh, here's the best part. Here's the best part.
You assume I can't have sex at parties.
Actually.
That I can do that job. That I can go to parties. That I can have sex. That I can be on stage. Assume that I can. So maybe I will.
Damn. Powerful, right? Now the tweet that I saw, somebody posted this and they said, "Don't post shit like this and yell at me when I fuck one of these things."
She's not a thing.
Taking it a little far. Yeah.
Not a thing.
I wasn't going to say anything like that. But
this makes me feel weird.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to. I don't even know how do. I don't want to. Okay, I don't want to put limitations on her.
Yeah.
So I don't want to talk around it.
Right.
I don't want to say the wrong thing.
All right. Well, dude, you're in a judgment-free zone.
Okay.
You know, IDM, we're a big family. You know, just put it out there, dude. What is going through your mind?
Wait, what was that an ad for? Was this like an ad council thing? Was this like a PSA, or was it for an actual product?
Okay, so the motto is assume that I can, so maybe I will. So let me just pull that shit up, Jamie, real quick.
Holy shit, Jamie, pull that video up.
Assume that I can, so maybe I will have sex.
All right, can I just say this?
Yeah.
She seems like Is it okay to say high functioning?
No, I thought you were going to say, yeah, sure.
She seems like a high functioning
person with Down syndrome,
mental patient or whatever.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to say the right thing here.
Yeah.
Assume
That I Can campaign is a call for everyone to put an end to prejudice and support the concrete potential of each person who has Down syndrome. Stereotypes, bias, intellectual disabilities, they represent an often impassable boundary that limits their ambitions. The campaign was inspired by blah, 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 blah. So it's just like a PSA, I think.
So I do agree with that. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff I think that we've seen over the past 20 years that we maybe never thought we would see. And a lot of it, I feel like, is there is a certain way things are done for a long period of time, and then a trailblazer will come through and kind of like break the mold and go, you know what, actually, this is okay too. And then it starts like the awareness campaign that makes society slowly evolve in their thinking about certain subjects over time. It takes a long process, but there's usually somebody in the beginning kind of like championing the cause, like Caitlyn Jenner, for instance.
Yeah.
I mean, aren't they kind of like a protected class?
That's what that's what I'm confused by.
Like, you can't just have, like, say that there's one that's not as high functioning as her.
Yeah.
Let's say the other end of the spectrum, very low functioning. I mean, their parents can't just start pimping her out, going, well, they said you can have sex now. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so let's say that clearly one of the goals here is to have people have a higher acceptance tolerance for stop laughing at me, dude. I let you say your piece without laughing in your face.
All right, go ahead.
Have a higher acceptance rate for people with Down syndrome, partaking in adult only activities,
right,
if you will.
Right.
So they want it to be more acceptable for a guy, for instance, to see her at a bar and go, hey, what's up? You down to go to my crib?
I mean, where I guess, where is the line?
So
do they have to be able to?
So is that their perfect world, that the dudes are just hollering? I mean,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like in that, they showed a tiny smidgen of her having sex.
Smidgen.
Smidgen of her having sex.
Tiny smidget of her having sex. Yeah.
Was that with a guy with Down syndrome?
I don't know. And all right, look. If we're just having a conversation to establish ground rules, would it be fair to say, well, you've got to pass like a mental acuity test or something to prove that, for lack of better phrasing, you're passable?
Yeah. But you could do that with regular people. I mean, not regular people.
Like what?
You know what I'm saying?
Normal people.
No. Obviously, I'm just saying, obviously, the person in that clip, because people with Down syndrome are already having sex with people with Down syndrome.
They are?
Yeah, dude. You never seen those couples?
I've seen Love on the Spectrum a little bit, that TV show.
They're autistic.
Okay.
But
obviously a different thing.
It's not groundbreaking for a person with Down syndrome to have sex with a person with Down syndrome. It's pretty groundbreaking, I think, for
a non.
Yeah. So
Down
obviously
syndrome.
They're trying to push that into the, the mainstream.
This makes me question.
That's what's confusing.
The motives behind it, right? Because it's like we're almost teetering into that MAPS, minor attracted person conversation,
Jeez, yeah.
Where it's like, that's a term for a reason, because somebody was trying to make society more aware that not every person, I guess, that's attracted to minors is a pedophile.
Oh, God.
Which
Yeah,
that's a weird line to walk.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a line I'm not going to walk.
I wonder if there are minor attracted persons PSAs. There probably are. But yeah, I don't know. It's confusing. It's like, all right, so you can get hammered at a bar. You can,
and if you're the bartender, like I get it. She's saying, I want to have my own agency. If I want to drink, I can have a drink. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with her specifically.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are the bartender, I mean, because of the lack of general awareness about this subject matter,
yeah,
I wouldn't really blame the bartender for being like, I don't know.
Where's your mom?
Yeah.
Where's your mom? Yeah.
Or, should I call the cops or something?
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty confusing.
I don't know. Yeah. It is certainly a brave new world. That is for sure. But
I just don't know what the end game is. Like, all right, let's say you get everything that you want out of life and the new the social landscape. Do you want dudes fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you
yeah, that's kind of a Pandora's box situation. It's like
Yeah.
once you open that one,
do you want anyone, no matter?
I'm not saying her name is Pandora, but
yeah,
I don't know her name.
All right, dude. Should we give a shout out to our dog, our guy?
Yeah, Mike Cook.
Let's give a shout out to our guy, the one and only Mike Cook.
That's a weird conversation. Yeah, every day. Next time you guys are in need of a plumber, you need look no further than our guy, Money Mike Cook. Money Mike Plumbing. Mike Cook is a diehard sponsor of IDM since the beginning. He is a small business owner, and he has operated his plumbing services in and around Northern Virginia for 20 plus years. A lot of people don't have a go-to plumber. They don't have a go-to contractor. These are trades that a lot of times people just don't know who to call when they need one, and they wait until they have a problem.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, I could have used Mike Cook the other day when my vagina's water broke. I could have given Mike Cook a call and said, how do I fix this? It's flooding all over the house. 703-501-1926. Mike, please come over here.
Yeah. Bring your biggest wrench. It's everywhere.
Or at least some towels. Like I need a solution. And if you don't know what the solution is, we've got the answer for you. Call Mike Cook, 703-501-1926. No job is too big or too small for Mike Cook. He does large jobs and small jobs, commercial and residential. And if you mention an IDM, Mike Cook will hook you up with a 10% discount on the total cost. In fact, if you give him a call, he'll show up at your place for free to give you a free estimate. That's a great, introduction. So it's a great deal. So the next time you guys are in need of a plumber, just give our guy Mike Cook a shot. Give him your cock.
Yeah. Hey, just give him a cock.
Vessel's getting bigger in your penis.
703-501-1926. I promise you, once you've had Mike out to your place one time, I'm struggling. That topic really threw me.
I know, me too, actually. We need a hard reset.
Give Mike a call one time, and you'll keep him for life. 703-501-1926. Give Mike Cook a call. It's 703-501-1926. All right, let's get over to the Patreon before we really ruin our lives.
All right, players, we will see you there.